Sleep on the mattress protector.
Somebody is not muted, but that's okay because we are live. So hello everybody and welcome to our that's my alert on my phone telling me we are live as well. Welcome to our next banishment from the collective. Our fourth person will be leaving us tonight. So let's get into some questions. I will start with Keaton. Keaton, you guys, yes, Keaton, you guys just kind of survived your first live night. So how where we rushed one round in like what 45 minutes or probably less than that. So how do we go from there? What happened after the live night?
We voted out Ruthie. And to me, that is the most important thing that happened. Nothing else of note for myself really mattered. I didn't die. I'm still here. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck anything means in this godforsaken game. But it's forward and onward. Um, and that's all I got. Live Night sure did speed this game up by at least a couple days.
That is for sure. Next up is Evelyn. So Evelyn, Live Night was very interesting for you. You went from being the nominee to then being winning, being part of both collectives that happened last night or the other night. So does that reflect this game? Does anything can happen in any moment?
Yeah, I think you said it. That it was pretty wild. I'm like, wait, I literally went as I was telling other people. I literally went from zero to hero. But yeah, that's like
Also
all I can think of. It was different.
different for sure. So I'm gonna ask Wesley, since you were also um nominated on Live Night at the end. You did receive, I believe, 6 votes. Have we done anything to know who those people were, or are we just
I
kind of
think
forgetting
I've
what happened?
I've heard things, but it's kind of hard to like figure out where all the numbers lined up. Um, Figure out where all the numbers line up and all that other kind of stuff. But ultimately, it doesn't fully matter. What matters is will they work with me in the future? How far can I make like and like all the other like the variables of the future. While the variables of the past inform the variables of the future, they aren't the only thing that matters.
Awesome. Everyone else is not on camera for me, so hopefully people are here. So I'm gonna just choose. Oh, thanks, Jacob. So we'll go with you first. Um, we have to say goodbye to 3 people at this point, which means that at any point in this game, when we eliminate someone, we could be having a double. So are we figuring when I say a double as mean we can be getting rid of a full circle? So do we um are we sensing out any inner circles? Are people thinking that like long-term inner circle game, or are we still trying to build those social relationships first since it's still in the beginning?
I think there's a way to balance both. I mean, there's been like a weird mix of people who have been consistently qualifying to become into the collective, while there are people who are consistently not. And there's this mix of now people are starting to run out of people they can realistically save. And the second that someone saves someone for a second time, there's going to be alarm bells. And we're slowly and steadily approaching that point in the game where some people may feel incentivized to do that. Maybe it's to last minute preserve somebody that they haven't heard is being saved that's within their circle. But while also at the same time, this is primarily a social game. You at the beginning of this game, we saw the only 3 people we could possibly make it to the final 2 with, but we are vastly outnumbered by the number of people that are surrounding us also playing this game. So it's paramount that you're still able to build those social bonds. So I think there's a level of both, like the level of like the traders trying to suss out and play detective as to who is linked up with who in their circle. But it's still like Survivor Big Brother in the sense that we need to form allegiances and trust people to vote in what is your best interest.
Awesome, thank you. And Eric, I'm a huge fan of these games being more on the social aspect, but in this game, you kind of can just win yourself into the collective every round and get to the end, right? So, there are some people who have been really doing great at that, and then there have been people who are just kind of more relying on being saved with their social game or surviving votes. So have people really been thinking of who's a physical threat versus who's a social threat? Are people thinking that way at all?
Lots to unpack. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But yeah, I definitely think people are. I mean, like we're playing an org. Like, I mean, we've all played orgs. There's three things in an org: physical, social, and strategical. I mean, that's just how these comps work, how these games work. So I mean, like, yeah, people should be talking about it. I mean, like, I don't think anyone's like talking about it in the sense of like it's super important that one of these people is really doing good at all three. I don't think that's the case. But I think that, like, in general, people are going to start talking about it sooner or later. Once, if someone goes on a 5-win streak, it's like once they don't win, it's like, are they going to hit the block or what's up? So I think that's kind of the case.
Awesome. Thank you. And the last person I see on camera is Lake. So I'm going to ask you a question and then we'll get into the vote. So Lake, are people you think are going to vote based on what they think is best for their game or their circle game or their inner circles game?
I don't know. Yeah.
Thank you. And with that, we'll get right into the vote. Chloe, I'm sorry. I do want to have you do one last plea for us. So, because Sarah is not here, I will have you go first.
Okay. I don't really know what to say. I'm just girly in. That's it. I'm just living the dream. I'm having a great time with y'all. I'm loving this game. I'm loving this format. Yeah, please, pretty please keep me with sugar on top and cherries and sprinkles and all that nice stuff, please. But yeah, I'm just a girl and girls want to have fun. Keep me.
Thank you, Chloe. And with that, everyone else can send in their votes. If you already voted, maybe just bump it up if we don't see it. Or if you haven't voted at all, please send us in a vote and we'll get right back to you. Thank you.
I can't access Skype right now, but I'm bumping my vote.
Awesome. I think next round, guys, I need to play music while we sit here.
Just do the Jeopardy theme. It'll be great.
Oh, you know what? That's a great idea.
I thought this was shout out time.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of shout out time, but you're more than welcome to.
Evelyn catches on quickly. It is technically shout out time. But I'll shout out to all of you. Thank you for playing this game. I'm already having so much fun hosting you all. And I hope you guys are all having fun too.
I want to give a shout out to my emotional support, Coke Zero Ball, that has gotten me through this day. Yet again, the Coke Zero is coming in clutch and supporting me.
But is that a
I
small
wanna
bottle
shout-
this time?
What?
Is it a smaller bottle this time?
No, it's still 2 liters.
Oh, I want it smaller.
It's another one. I really
Consistency
like
is key,
Coke Zero.
Consistency is key, baby.
Yeah, you know what? I'm loyal. Keep me. No other type of Coke product will do for me.
Telling you, you're sleeping on that aspartame filled Diet Coke.
Listen, it tastes good. I don't care.
Oh wait, I thought the point of Coke Zero was that it didn't have aspartame, and I know Diet Coke does.
Oh no, I looked at it. It definitely does have aspartame.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. I thought that was the whole point of Coke Zero. I was like, oh yeah, it's healthier than Diet
Yeah,
Coke
it's
and
just
regular.
it's
Oh.
not like a top 3 ingredient. It's still there though.
Mm.
But hey, I vape. I drink.
It
You know,
happens.
it's not the worst thing I put in my body.
Just girly things.
It's just how's the vibes? Cool.
Okay. And with that great awkward silence, it means a vote is about to happen. And with that, the evicted player will have a few moments to say their goodbyes, exit the Zoom, and leave. And with that, by a vote of 8-7, Sierra, you have been banished from the collective. I do not believe Sierra is here, but Sierra, you know how much Prod loves you. Thank you so much for playing. We've enjoyed seeing you play, kill those challenges, and just be the awesome person that she is. And she's engaged everyone too. So congratulations to you as well. With that, I do believe that is everything. There is a semi live challenge that will be posted later today. As well as I guess we should do an announcement for the what's it called? For the schedule. So as you all know, we had to change up a little bit. So if you look at the welcome packet where it has basically instead of giving you guys 2 extra days to do this next challenge, we're just gonna give you 1. So everything will be get pushed today. Thank you, Jeremy.
So the new schedule will look like this. I'm also going to post this image in the announcements chat later. But we've basically just moved this entire week up a day and then given you the extra break day on the Saturday, Sunday, and we'll come back on the Monday.
So the live night's Friday then, right?
Correct.
Cool. Thank you.
That is correct. So basically you have a whole weekend, you have the Easter weekend off. But we will also no, that's it. And then also I might have lied. Jeremy, do we want to show them the rules for the challenge? Or are we
Yes,
posting that?
will.
Okay.
I will show them the rules for the next challenge. Where's that tab? Sorry, 1 second. All right. For your next collective trial, we will be doing searching. Starting at 9 p.m. EST, production will be dropping requests for photos and videos in the searching chat, which we'll be adding you to at the end of this call. The first player to send a selfie with the item or the completed video will receive a point. After 24 hours, the 7 players with the most points will form the collective. Pictures are open to discussion, but production ultimately has the final say. And that's all. Can't wait to see your pictures and videos, friends. And congratulations on staying, Chloe.
Top 16, y'all. Y'all did it.